Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with another movie reaction. It is the month of October, so we're doing spooky movies, Halloween movies, and so wanted to do Shaun of the Dead because I know it's about zombies on some level. But yeah, looking forward to it. I know the guy from Star Trek, isn't it? The guy who played the guy, I think it's the mechanic. Anyway, yeah, if you guys want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, let's get started. Okay.
I want to live a little. I want you to want to do it too.
You should get out there. We'll start tomorrow. All right, I'll book a restaurant. You know, the place that does all the fish. Just the two of us.
Not what I thought this movie would be like. It's boring society where everybody's the same. That's what I'm getting so far. Everybody looks so dead-eyed.
Gather round, everyone.
Sir.
Sorry, they're for my mum.
Oh my God, Shaun!
Yvonne!
Oh.
The jump scares when nothing's really happening yet.
Surviving? Yeah, there's been a bit of a mix-up with the table, babe.
What do you mean?
They're full up.
What is the plan then?
Winchester?
The Winchester?
If I don't do something, I'm gonna end up in that pub every night for the rest of my life, like those other sad old fuckers, drinking myself to death, wondering what the hell happened.
What do you mean, do something?
Oh, dude.
I'm not going to say if you love her, let her go. And I'm not going to bombard you with cliches. But what I will say is this.
Going on outside?
It's not the end of the world.
Oh, man. Is she eating him in the background?
Oh, it's right. I haven't had your tea.
Oh. He's just going about his daily life. How have you not noticed something's wrong yet?
In the garden, there is a girl. Excuse me? She's so drunk.
No.
Do something! Wait there.
Oh my god.
And hold it there.
Oh my god.
Whoa. What's up with her eye? This is it. I'm gonna... Fuck off!
Oh. She's gonna get right the fuck back up?
I think we should go back inside. Okay? They still out there.
Hi.
Look, as long as they're out there and we're in here, we're safe.
And they're in here.
Liz!
Shaun!
Mum! Hi! I was gonna call you. Are you okay?
Aww.
Mum, have you been bitten?
No, but Philip has.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
No, Philip has.
Right. We go in. Take care of Philip.
I'm so sorry, Philip.
Then we grab Mum and wait for all this to blow over. If we hole up, I want to be somewhere familiar. I want to know where the exits are, and I want to be allowed to smoke.
The Winchester.
Take Khan. Kill Phil. Sorry. Grab Liz. Go to the Winchester. Have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
Hello, Pickle.
Hi, Mum.
Oh, you've got red on you.
I'm so sorry, Philip.
Why? What have you done now?
Nothing.
Oh.
Telling you it's a fuss over nothing.
Doctor, don't worry about me. Worry about your mother.
You're bringing Philip with you? Watch your back. Watch your back.
So what's the plan then?
We're going to the Winchester.
The Winchester.
Okay, Ed, get there fast, yeah? And, Mum, this is Liz. Liz, Mum.
Hello.
Philip, you don't have to explain.
No, I do. I always loved you, Shaun.
And
Just
zombie.
take care of your mum.
Mummy's dead.
No, he isn't.
Oh!
Mom!
Oh my god.
I'm coming!
What? Someone help? Yes!
I'm gonna check if the coast is clear.
It's very... Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Is it clear?
No.
No.
Lots.
Stop it! He's gonna get anywhere by moaning.
Oh, you might get somewhere with moaning. Is this actually gonna work? And locked.
Get Ravi, get Ravi.
Oh no!
We can't go and then get inside. Where? I won't be long, I promise.
What? 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 Oh, her flowers.
I think they're for me.
Oh my god, he's so annoying.
Cheddar,
David!
Twiglet. Oh, look, hog lumps.
Welcome back. Light.
Power's on. It's not, I tried it earlier.
No, but the street lights have come on. It means the grid isn't out. It's the fuses. I'll just flip them back on. We can watch television.
Is that it?
That's it!
Before a jump scare. Oh, hi. Just... okay. Pool cues. This is not working. How is this one so sturdy? Oh, there we go.
What are you just shooting, man?
It works. Watch it work.
Last time.
It works.
I fucking knew it.
Okay, has anyone fired a gun before? Oh, yeah. Apart from Ed.
I'm a pacifist.
Apart from David and Ed.
I didn't want to be a bother.
Mum, I don't understand.
I never thanked you
For what?
for these. Two are wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? We have to deal with her?
I'm sorry, Mum.
He pulled it?
I'm so sorry, Diane.
Maybe I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
Oh, what are you doing? No, 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 no. Oh. Just them two left. So he's about to die. Oh. He's dead. He's gonna turn just like your mum.
How many shells have we got left?
2. How are we gonna do this?
I don't know. One of us has to go first.
I might just stay here.
Yeah, but we can get out.
I think you two should make a go of it.
What are you talking about?
I only hold you back. I'm sorry, Shaun.
Oh, God.
Oh. Who thought a fart could be so Heartwarming.
How you doing?
Surviving.
They're taking us somewhere safe. I thought you two might want to tag along.
Aww.
The fact that the mobile deceased retained their primal instincts make them ideal recruitment for the service industry.
Hey, this guy.
Proving themselves
What?
useful in other roles, such as...
What?
I'll get the kid one.
Can I have 2 sugars, please?
Ooh, adventurous.
Actually, I might pop into the garden for a bit.
Player 2 has entered the game.
What? What the heck is with this film? It's so weird and oh my god. I think I enjoyed it. I think. Alright, first off, thank you, Danny, for editing this film. She actually told me that this is part of a trilogy called the Cornetto Trilogy. I have heard of Hot Fuzz before, but I didn't know these two movies were related. But never heard of The World's End. Might have to give those a watch at some point. As for Shaun of the Dead, it was a really fun movie. I think coming in not knowing what genre this movie belonged to really added to the experience because the movie played on our expectations so much. Like, I thought it was strictly a horror film, but we have some drama in there, and then we have a ton of comedy. It was a lot of fun, and this movie does a good job giving us a mix of characters we like and don't like, so that we're happy when some of them die and sad when others die. And I mean, even the characters we don't like have some redeeming qualities for the most part. And the ones we do like have their flaws. Like, for instance, Pete, Shaun's flatmate. I could understand how frustrated he is with Ed living there and not really paying rent or doing much, making a mess, being completely rude, inconsiderate. I can understand him being pissed at Shaun for causing all of this. But yeah, I just didn't like him because he was very condescending. He was, I don't know. I mean, it was warranted, but I'm just like, I don't see any kind of situation where I would condescend to someone like that in that manner, that drastically. And Ed, I mean, we like him because he's funny and he makes Shaun laugh, but he really is just like freeloading and doing nothing and treating Pete horribly. And honestly, is not the type of person I would want to be friends with, but like he's good for the movie. I guess David is really easy to hate. Like he's like an asshole Harry Potter. Like he just looks like Harry Potter, but he's an asshole. Someone in the comments is gonna be like, Harry Potter is the asshole Harry Potter, which there were times when that was the case, but mostly he's okay. I think Diana was okay, his girlfriend, and I think Liz was mostly fine. I wasn't like annoyed at them too much at any point. But like even our main character Shaun is super frustrating. He's so do nothing. Like, how hard is it to do something, anything with your partner? Like, he's so stuck in his routine that even a night out at a nice fancy restaurant is too difficult to get done. But we still root for him on some level. Like, he's trying as little as possible, but he's trying. But not nearly enough. So he's super frustrating to watch throughout the first third of the film, I guess. My point was, I like that the characters are not all likable or all hateable, except for David. Yeah, because I was really satisfied to see David die. We'll get to that, though. Really like how they messed with our expectations in this film. Our first shot of Shaun is him, like, staggering into the living room while making sounds like zombie grunting noises. But it's actually just him yawning, and it's so good. And on the bus, when Shaun heads out and everyone is like so dead-eyed, and you're like, is this commentary on how human beings are kind of just going through life like all zombie and not paying attention, and like we're just not living life to the fullest? Then they seem to be, I think on the bus ride home, they seem to be all like coughing or sick, and so yeah, we get to see Shaun's routine. Love the way they showed us the boring part of his routine so that we could see him try to attempt his routine when everybody has been zombified and he doesn't even notice. I mean, that just shows how much on autopilot he is. Like, he's in a complete rut. That's why they call it a rut teen. Yeah, rut, okay. But yeah, he doesn't do anything new or exciting in his life, and he doesn't even need to pay attention to get through his everyday to day. I don't know. It was super funny. Him just going out, coming home was like a huge journey for us and for him, and he didn't notice anything. But it was really fun for us. And I feel like he never really grows. Like he seems like he's back to the same way at the end of the film. Like he just wants to stay in and watch the telly, and Liz is kind of happy to do that now, maybe because that one night of ridiculousness was enough going out for a lifetime. I don't know. I guess they can't go to the Winchester because everybody who owned the Winchester is dead. I don't know. Anyway, how did we get on Shaun being way too do nothing? Anyway, I was talking about messing with expectations. That time, those two were outside of the Winchester making out, and then Ed and Shaun leaving the bar. Like they're still over there, like looking like they're eating. Not eating. They're making out, but she's actually there eating him, and Shaun and Ed look over for a second and laugh at the PDA, and when they turn around, his head just like rolls off nearly off his shoulders. Super funny. But yeah, all of this just happens in the background, slowly building to something bigger, to that realization that we've got zombies here, and it's really great. There was so much foreshadowing. Again, Danny edited this film, so I didn't go back to comb over all the little hints and details. But at some point, Pete was bitten, and Ed was saying the next time I see him, he's dead. And he was. He was dead. And they just put off Shaun finding out about the zombies for so long. I think we're a good like a third of the way through the film before he even noticed the apocalypse was happening outside. And the first one he really interacts with is this woman in their backyard. I think she's the actress who plays Debbie in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They're just like, oh, she's drunk and like trying to make out with Shaun. He came so close to death there, he didn't even realize. But yeah, those zombies are like super inept and incompetent. They couldn't even get in the house, or they wouldn't have been able to get in the house if the front door wasn't freaking opened. Oh man. Like, they set things up really well too, with Pete telling them you have to close the front door for like normal reasons, but not for zombie reasons. And yeah, I mean, the zombies are so slow that Shaun and Ed have time to throw a bunch of stuff at them, fail, get a bunch of records to throw at them, and the whole time they've barely moved. They're just totally incompetent. Just they eat people, so I mean that's still a little scary. And then Shaun's answer to everything is go to the Winchester. The Winchester, just the worst plan. There are so many entrances and exits and so many ways to die. I feel like staying at home with the door closed might have actually been perfectly fine. If Shaun wanted to make sure his mom and Liz were fine, then get them all in the same place, and I guess in a home, not in the Winchester where it's so easy for a billion different things to happen. But no, they had to go to the Winchester, and I don't know if Shaun got his mom killed in the end, because honestly, she might have been fine at home. Shaun's mom's boyfriend, Philip, died. He really seemed like a creepy hard ass in the first third of the film, but then he seemed to really care about Shaun's mom, and yeah, it was kind of sad when he died. But yeah, they're making their way to the Winchester was great. Diana had to lead that acting class to do the pass through the zombies. But yeah, the mom dying was so rough in the Winchester. Shaun was so torn up about it, fighting David to keep her alive and then having to put her down himself. And then David freaking like he said, oh, like you it had to be done, you did the right thing, and Shaun punched him, and he actually took the gun and pointed it at Shaun and tried to kill him. I'm so glad he died. That was the best moment of this film, watching him get torn apart. It was so satisfying. And then that was soon followed by Ed getting bit. Everybody died. Everybody got bitten. It's so sad. But yeah, they were able to get out. They met Yvonne again. Like, she just kept popping up. I don't know what was... I guess it's kind of funny that they just keep running into each other in these ridiculous situations. It's like, oh, we haven't seen each other in so long. And then we suddenly see each other, like, 3 times in 2 days or something. But yeah, that ending really messed with our expectations there. Who would have thought that after a zombie outbreak, what is considered an apocalyptic event in all forms of fiction, turns out to be like completely mundane. They took zombies and made them do like TV sporting events. They made them do work in service industry, which I hope not being a waiter or anything, because that cannot be sanitary. Actually, yeah, I don't know that keeping them around in any capacity is sanitary. And then Ed was in the freaking shed. Like, Shaun kept him there to have his best friend to hang out with whenever he felt like, oh my god. And Ed almost like came over and like bit him just like when he came to hang out. He's like, Ed, no. Ridiculous film. Quite fun. I'm gonna give this an 8.5. I was expecting a spooky movie, and this was kind of, they played on the spookiness more than they actually had it be spooky. But yeah, not what I was expecting at all. Alright, had a blast though. Thanks for watching. Full reaction in the link in the description below. You can also check out our Discord. I'll include that in the description. We talk about a whole bunch of different things here. Any show that I'm watching, gaming, art, food, stuff like that. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.